morning, folks, or afternoon or evening, depending on when you see this. I'm Don. This is Rock of the Country. I've got a Carl Perkins and Johnny Cash duet request. Two old Army pals. And it was requested by James Enlin Davies Bro, who lives in Mallorca, Spain, right? So let's see what we've got. I don't know the song as far as I recall, but Carl and Johnny, what a combination. Here we go.
Yes, we know we should have been home by this time, my darling, yesterday. See, we were rolling across Texas and this big old memory jumped in our way. Well, we stopped off down in Austin just to spend a little time with this old friend of mine. Then we had a few beers and a whole lot of laughs. Honey, we forgot about the time.
Well, we told old Willie we'd set a spell, but you know how he is, he made us stay.
Willie.
And he took us to this honky-tonk to hear them country guitar pickers play. Well, we must have had their table, cause these two old girls come in and sat right down. But you know me and Carl, we woke up on the outskirts of town.
Now you take
Two old Army pals and a couple of good old gals, and that's a mighty good way to make a good man late for home. But honey, we're feeling fine, and I'm rolling on down the line.
Wait a minute. They're telling their girls that they were with other girls? This isn't going to end well. How can it?
Oh, we ain't mad, and y'all ain't done no wrong.
Well, this big old gal named Bertha swore up and down that she was kin to me. Said her daddy had a brother who had moved away somewhere to Tennessee. Well, we must have talked for hours, but I never did convince her completely. Yeah, you can get mighty friendly when you're off discussing your old family tree. Just take you
Two old Army pals and a couple of good old gals. Well, that's a mighty good way to make a good man late for home.
Yeah.
But honey, we're feeling fine, and I'm rocking on down the line. No, we ain't mad, and y'all ain't done no wrong. No, we ain't mad, and y'all ain't done no wrong.
How could they? We ain't mad, but y'all ain't done no wrong. How could they have done any wrong? They weren't even there. I don't know how to interpret this. It's almost like a song of male delusion, where you think your woman's going to love you no matter what. I get two old Army pals. All right, so when were they in the Army? Was it like 20 years ago and they were just getting together because they hadn't seen each other in a little bit? Or were they just back from a tour of duty somewhere? Yeah, we didn't get the backstory on that one, but I think, God, you're telling them that you were sitting at the table, like it sounded like Willie. I'm assuming that was a reference to Willie Nelson. It could have been a different Willie back then when the song was written, but in any case, you're sitting at their table, these girls come in, but then they start schmoozing you up. And then you spend a lot of time, you get hammered, and it's kind of funny that they're like, they said like, well, we're doing fine or something. It's like, well, they don't care about that. You didn't show up. You're spending time with these other women. That's why you're late for home? Like you a day late or something? It's like I was waiting for this. I wonder what the follow-up is to this song, if there even is one, because the follow-up would be the door was locked. And yeah, honey, we're not doing so fine now. Would you let us in? Because that makes more sense to me. But maybe I missed something in the song. But it was a pretty simple song, pretty straightforward. So it was fun, though, and a great duet. I mean, Johnny and Carl, and and it's just good stuff. And I see the cover of this album, if I keep that on the as part of the video, is Grandes Éxitos, which means like great success. And the fact that you're in Spain, James, then it kind of makes sense that you would be requesting something that has this. So, all right, I'm gonna rate this one. And I did like the up tempo. I like the fun. Of course, I love the artist. It was fairly simple, but the number that popped into my head on kind of fun and intrigue factor was an 8.8. And there was some nice picking, crisp picking in here. And the storyline was just one that has me kind of perplexed. So anyway, that's it. That's what reactions are all about. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.